Hey, it's me, Judge Lynn Decker. Uh, we're here to say hi. How you doing? I'm going to answer some questions. I have the address down in the bottom here. Ask Judge Lynn Podcast at gmail.com. I created it when I was doing a podcast, but I'm not doing a podcast anymore. I'm just coming here on the daily, trying to get my act together. So, from the set of questions that I got before, I put them on a piece of paper, computer, and I printed them out. And I was in my bedroom in my computer, and my printer is over here at the other end of the house, and where my son happened to be, son 6 of 6, and he comes in with this piece of paper. "What are you talking about, Mom?" And I say, "What are you talking about, son?" He goes, "I take very good care of you. Why would you tell people I don't take good care of you?" And I said, "Who did I tell that you didn't take good care of me?" And he said, "It's on this paper." And I'm like, "Boy, if you don't read." The comment was, "She's keeping herself busy. That's good. What I don't understand is why isn't her sons checking in on her?" I said, "Clint, read that." And I said, now reading that sentence, does that sound like I was the author? No. And I said, read it all. Read the whole thing. Don't just glance at stuff. I used to have my teacher, Mr. Wong, in 10th and 11th and 12th grade. He was the math teacher, the meanest. And pay attention. Read the whole thing. And he was right. I was wrong, Mr. Wong. But anyway, he was so cranky. One time, for over Christmas break, Mr. Wong gave us 1,000 trig problems to go home and do. 1,000. He called it the big assignment. And a couple of parents called into the school to complain. And the headmaster, what was his name? I can't remember. Anyway, told him, "You are free to withdraw your children from this school if you do not find the assignment to your liking." So over Christmas break, I did 1,000 trig problems. But it's got nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know how I got on that. Oh, because I was talking about Miss Wong. Anyhow. And he was mad. And he said, "You tell," and then he said some things that I choose not to say. And I'm telling you that. And I said, he goes, "Well, why did you print it out if you didn't think it was true?" I said, "I'm going to address it. I was going to talk. And I am going to talk about it. I am keeping myself busy, but my son's checking on me all the time. And in fact, I told the other one, you got to call me all day long." You know what I mean? He said, "Yeah, but you haven't taken your car in yet, so I have to continue to call." They check on me all the time. They come over. They do stuff. They change filters and light bulbs, and they do it all because they are their father's. They are their father's son. And my husband was like mean on you. Take care of your women. You just do. Story I always tell. Used to tell my oldest son 5 of 6, when the 4 of them was up, whenever he was out of town, he said, "You're the man of the house." And he'd go, yeah, I'm really excited. A 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old loves being the man of the house. And he would say, "Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it." And then he would always say that whenever he left town, and I had to spend the night without him here. And he did it one time when we were in Mason. Billy was sick. He was 16. And he said, "What does it mean to be the man of the house, though? I can't tell her what to do. She won't obey me. What does it mean to be the man of the house?" And my husband just said, "I told you, you are the man of the house." And when he left, I decided I was going to paint a wall that was 2 stories tall. And I got this huge ladder because I love manual labor. And my son came out and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm going to paint this wall another color." And he said, "On a 2-story ladder?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Tell you what, Mom, you can paint up to there. And when you get to there, you got to get down and call me, and I will come and finish that. And then once I do that, I will take the ladder out. Don't bring the, because I was bringing the ladder in, making a whole bunch of noise, and that's why you asked me what was I doing. And when he did that, after when I was done and he was taking the ladder out, and I said, that, son 5 or 6, is what your father's talking about, being the man of the house. You make sure you return his woman to him in the same condition as he left her. That's your job. And that's what you're doing. And that's what both of them believe in. They can't even walk next to me we walking on the street. They got to walk near the cars because, and I don't know if I said the other day about getting my car in and all that kind of stuff. So don't worry. They're taking good care of me. Raven, I just wanted to holler. How you doing? I know it's tough. I remember 7 months in. Hang in there. The one thing the thing I told you, in the comment section is this thing I'm going to repeat here in case somebody else need to hear it. When I was where you were, I had a grief coach, Henrietta, because she had lost her husband, and she was telling me, and I called her one day talking about, I thought I had fallen, like it was like months had gone by, and I was starting to get a little better, and then it's like I fell back into a hole, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And she said, you're thinking mountain, like it's going to get better, 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 but it's not. It's a roller coaster. Hush! Please, Lord, don't let it be anything exciting. It's like a roller coaster. That's what you're doing. And it's just that the hills and the valleys are going to get smaller. And the hollering's going to get less. So you're putting an extra emotion of, I'm never going to get better, on top of the emotion, oh my God, he's gone. And you need to take that second one off the top and know that this is a part of it. I don't know, that made me feel better in the moment. I don't know if it makes you feel better in the moment, but that's my shot at it that I'm taking. So, yeah, lots of friends, therapy, although it's hard to find a good grief talk therapist. I found one, but it wasn't easy. Oh, this is the question that I love. Somebody asked me, what is the most embarrassing thing that you've done in court or that has happened to you in court? And at first I thought it was when Big E and I were beefing about something right before a jury trial. And afterwards, I had to get off the phone. So I said, fine, do whatever you want. And he kept talking. And I said, fine, honey. And that's what I would say. I said, fine, honey. And when I say honey, he knows I'm done. And when I say I'm fine, that means I'm fine. And I'll go back to that a little later. But I said I was fine, so stop talking. It annoyed me. And so this defense attorney was talking, and the prosecution was doing something. The defense attorney made an objection. And I asked for the basis, and he started explaining it. And then just in the middle of the explanation, I understood exactly what he meant. And I said sustained. And he kept talking. I said sustained. And he kept talking. And I said, honey, I said sustained. And I didn't realize it. And I looked around and everybody was looking funny, and I thought about it. And Mr. Sangabar kept going and going. And I said, counsel, approach. And they came up. And I said, did I just call you honey? And he said, you did. And I said, I apologize so profusely. I said, I was talking to my husband before. He says, it's no problem, Judge. I loved it. He was being very nice about you. You're not supposed to call defense counsel honey in court. But the funnier time was the time I was getting on the bench. It was Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock docket. I would have 7,500 people in there to arraign, take a guilty plea, all that kind of stuff. So it's a tense day for people, and I'm come bopping in, I come bopping in, and for some reason I lost my footing and fell down, bam, in front of everybody. Now that would have been bad enough, but there was somebody who was having a mental health event in the front row, and that was all she needed. Sent her off to Lord Jesus help, and she just went on, and everybody said sit down, and she was just carrying on and carrying on, and so we had to have bailiffs take her out. And so I'm up, get up off the floor, I sit in my chair, I looked up, and the whole courtroom was like this. Because they're about to plead guilty or not guilty or something to a criminal offense. And the person who they got to convince not to send her to jail just busted her behind getting up on the bench. And then a woman just went wild about it. And I looked up and I said, go ahead and laugh, y'all, because that was funny. And everybody burst out laughing. It was a great day. I had a good time. Great story, no? I love that kind of stuff. But anyway, I have other stuff, but I'm gonna go now. Because I got myself so tickled, I'm off topic. I can't remember what the beginning topic was. But whatever it was, I hope you enjoyed it. And, hey, Zozo, you want to say hi, Zora? You never say hi. It's always Decker. Come on, Zozo. That's Zora. There she is. Isn't she regal? She's my German Shepherd. Y'all have a great day.